Welcome back to the Kosi Arsenal channel. My name is Kosi. Welcome back to a brand new video. We have some very good news on Jurrien Timber. He suffered a minor knock and he will be fine for the upcoming fixtures as we traverse through a million fixtures in April. He's gonna be okay, especially for that Madrid game, and if Mikel Arteta really chooses, he might actually use him for the rest of this season. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. This is your Arsenal Everton preview, team news, and a couple of other things that we might choose to talk about in this video. Let me know in the comment box below, would you want to see Jurrien Timber against Everton, or just rest him, rotate him, and then we get to see him on the 8th of April as we take on Madrid in just 4 days. Now, it has been reported earlier on by some reports that Jurrien Timber is okay. He's only suffered a minor knock and is expected to be fine. Arsenal has nothing to be worried about. This comes in at a time where we have had an injury scare of 4 defenders. White was sidelined for the Fulham game, and so was Ricardo Calafiori, and Gabriel has been ruled out for the rest of the campaign. It's already devastating that our best player this season, our best centre-back this season, is not going to play for us anymore. And I was really scared that the next best centre-back, the next best defender this campaign, informed defender this campaign, Jurrien Timber, is also going to miss a lot of time on the sidelines. Now, I was a little bit optimistic, and I knew, because there was little talk about Jurrien Timber as we've been hearing on Gabriel, and that communicated to me that maybe we might not be getting bad news all through. Maybe there is something positive when it comes to coming out of the Jurrien Timber side, and we have got it. He'll be back for the Real Madrid game, and for me, that's important. That is very, very, crucial for us. I mean, we are playing a team that has got a lot of good players on the flanks. Like, they could just take off Vinicius Jr. and bring on Rodrigo. They could play Rodrigo and Mbappe on the flanks, and they could just switch it up the way they like. For you not to have Jurrien Timber, and for you not to have Ricardo Calafiori and Benjamin White, you don't stand a chance against Real Madrid. So that is the good piece of news. Jurrien Timber is back. Now, the bad news, obviously, like I reported yesterday, Gabriel is out for the season. It is over for him this campaign. Hamstring injuries, like I said, they're very tricky. You can't rush them. You can't just call a player to come back. And this is not Arsenal playing mind games. It is official. Our best centre-back, our best player this season, Gabriel is out for the rest of the campaign. This season is totally and absolutely cursed. I don't know what we've done to deserve this, but it is really, really bad. Of course, the other good news is that White and Calafiori are expected to feature in the Everton early kickoff on Saturday tomorrow. As well, they're expected to be available for the Real Madrid game. That is the good news. 3 of the 4 players that have been out are back, but the main one, Gabriel, the one we wanted to be available, definitely is not. Now, we take on Everton tomorrow, early kickoff at exactly 14:30. That is East African Standard Time. And if you're really asking yourself, do we rotate or do we play the same 11? Do we go for full power? That is the same question I'm posing to you, because I don't know. What do, right? We went with full power against Fulham, and I remember saying, let's go for full power. Let's go for a full squad and get back to winning ways. Let's build some momentum. By the time we play Madrid, we shall be on correct course to winning that game. Or maybe we shall have a good run of games. You beat Everton, you beat Fulham, you go into the Real Madrid game with a little bit of confidence, with a lot of confidence. It hasn't worked out the way we wanted. Yes, we beat Fulham, and we are on collision with another win if we beat Everton, but we have lost our best centre-back. So maybe going full power, maybe going the full strength of your 11 wasn't the best option. So do we go with the full 11 against Everton? For me, no. I mean, we can't risk it. You can't risk Saliba right now. You can't risk Timber right now. There's so many players that you can't risk as we get into the Real Madrid game. We know that our only chance of silverware is gonna be the Real Madrid. We are at the quarterfinals of the Champions League. If we're gonna win silverware, we only have to beat Madrid and PSG and then wait for the final. That is the only way we walk away with silverware this campaign. Liverpool are not dropping any points. They showed you that they can win 1-0, they can win 2-0, they can win ugly, they can win comfortably. Arsenal should give up on the Premier League, right? So this would be my starting 11 as we take on Everton tomorrow, early in the early kickoff. First and foremost, David Raya in goal. And as well, why did we sign Neto? Because Neto should be playing in these kind of games. These are the kind of games where you want to see Neto come back and claim his spot. So if there's a chance that we could see Neto, let us play Neto. Rotate it around. I don't have a problem with not winning this game. I don't have a problem with drawing or losing this game as long as it means we have well-rested players fully fit to take on Real Madrid. So Neto in goal. I would love to see Ryan because I think goalkeepers rarely pick up injuries. But if we want to be on a safer side, we should play Neto in goal. Lewis Kelly, obviously, we are not going to have any other options. Now, there is Kieran Tierney there, right? There is Kieran Tierney there at left back. Should we play Kieran Tierney and wait Lewis Kelly for the Real Madrid game? Possibly. Now, for me, I would play Skelly, right? I want him to go into this Madrid game with a lot of confidence. If he doesn't play over the weekend, it's going to build a lot of pressure in him. Let him play against Everton, be in action, and then be ready for midweek. At right back, I don't know. Thomas Partey, probably. Should we play Partey at right back? But Partey is also important for the Madrid game in midfield. That is where it's difficult. But I reckon that Ben White will be back. Let us give him a chance in this game. White at right back, and then Lewis Kelly at left back. At centre back, we are losing Gabriel Magalhaes. Obviously, he's not out. He's not available. He's out for the rest of the campaign. So I would say William Saliba should be partnered by Jakub Kiwior. And this is likely to be the centre back partnership that we see this season. I mean, for the rest of this campaign, it might be Kiwior and Saliba, unless it goes wrong, unless maybe Kiwior puts a foot wrong or many feet wrong. I kind of see that he's gonna be the one partnering with William Saliba. Alternatively, we could have the man Calafiori back. If Calafiori is back and Mikel Arteta wants to try it out and test it out and see whether him and Saliba work together, and I think we've seen it before, but we could use that, right? Calafiori and Saliba. Now in midfield, there are not many changes. I mean, there's not a lot of room to maneuver, really. But I would love to see Jorginho come into this game. Just allow Partey to rest. Allow Partey to come into the Real Madrid game with full power. Then, alongside him, Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. Those ones, I wouldn't change them for anything in the world. Do I risk them getting injured? I do, because at this moment, we no longer even have this thing of this one is not an injury-prone player. Arsenal injuries are down due to bad luck. Like, it is bad luck hunting us down. And I don't really want to see any more injuries, but I would love to see Odegaard, Rice, and Jorginho in that midfield for the start. Partey is on the bench, not because I don't like him, not because he has done anything wrong, to protect him. I hope you guys really understand. Up front, Saka must not play in this game for me. It wasn't a mistake for him to come on in the Fulham game, but I think let us rest him, right? He can't play Tuesday, Saturday, and again Tuesday or Wednesday. He can't do that. Let him go. The Goodson Park fixture, let us keep it Saka off. So Ethan Nwaneri, right wing, Leandro Trossard, left wing. Martinelli not drops, but literally gets to rest. And then at center forward, Mikel Merino. I think those three, I really don't expect much from a rotated Arsenal side this campaign. I mean, you don't expect much from our own starting 11. Why would you expect much from a rotated 11? But if Sterling can have a part to play in this game, maybe rotate with Nwaneri or rotate with Trossard, much appreciated. This game is about protecting our Madrid players. It's about just preparing for Real Madrid. That's all I want to see. I don't want to hear anyone. I don't want to see anyone trying to flex on this game. Everton means nothing for us apart from maybe just going on to a winning run 2 games in a row. Apart from that, this is a game that really means nothing. Even if we win it, Liverpool are probably going to win anyway, and it doesn't change much. Obviously, you don't want Nottingham Forest to catch up with us, but I'm not scared about them. I'm not even worried a single bit about them. So yes, we should rotate, and we should rotate heavily with any options that we actually have. Now, David Moyes doesn't play low blocks a lot, and he's one of those managers that will take on a smaller side, maybe West Ham, maybe Everton, and is going to bring beautiful football for you. So if anyone is expecting to get this kind of soothing, easy game from Everton, forget it. They're going to unleash their guns on us, and they know that Arsenal are kind of a badly wounded bird, right? So we are limping, and we're also thinking about Real Madrid. I don't want anyone to lie to you. When you're going into the Madrid game, your thoughts are going to be divided for the weekend game. Madrid is scary. It is nervous. I have written a script for the Real Madrid, and I have not even shot it. That tells you how scary and how nervous the Madrid game makes you feel. But of course, the video will come out. What I want to say though is that Everton are going to give us a good game, especially for a stage preparation for the Real Madrid game. Why? If we're playing Southampton, or if we're playing a team that is really, just about sitting in shape, stopping Arsenal, just play a low block, that would actually give us false confidence. I mean, you would come in this game, dominate, feel like you're on top of your world, and then get into Madrid and things don't work out. But with Everton under David Moyes, and they have some good players, by the way. Idrissa Gana Gueye, Doucouré in that midfield. I like them. The likes of Ghana as well. I think they've got some quality in there. And up front, the likes of Beto have been in form. And the whole team has been in form ever since David Moyes took over. So this is a team that is going to throw punches at us. I mean, Everton are one of the teams that actually give you this kind of kamikaze performance. They throw everything they have at you, and if they beat you, well and good. If you beat them, well and good. They wait for the next fixture. So if you're Arsenal, I think this game is going to help us play opposition that are stubborn, but they're also going to help us play kind of a difficult team at a difficult stadium under a difficult manager. You're not expecting to go to the Guten Park and just walk away with 3-0 or 3-1. If Arsenal beat Everton 3-1, I'll be surprised. If Arsenal beat Everton 3-0 in this game, I'll be very surprised. I think Everton will score, and they will take advantage of the injury situation going on at the club right now. They also take advantage of the fact that Arsenal are thinking Madrid. How do we beat Madrid and all that? So it's going to be an interesting game. I think it will be all attacking. We shall have attacks from Arsenal, and we shall have attacks from Everton. And the Everton game could actually allow us a minute to see how we can beat Madrid. As they attack, how do we counter? How do we work on the transition? That could be something that we could actually work with. So let me know what you think about this game. My prediction is quite simple. I'm going to go with Arsenal 2, Everton 1. Mikel Merino to score both. And I think this is the kind of game where corners and headers are going to dominate. Everton have those, tall players. They would love to take advantage of you, in set pieces. And of course, I think Arsenal have these tall players that have always taken advantage of other teams in set pieces as well. So let me know. 2-1 is my prediction. Jurrien Timber is back. It's a big story. Gabriel, bad news, is out for the season. It's a big story as well. But hopefully, we can maneuver through the campaign.